Welcome back to Life of Birch. This is Birch, and today is a big day for the channel because we have cash in hand ready to finally pick up my manual Rebel 1100 that I put a deposit down on over 3 months ago. But the kicker is I found out yesterday that the bike was actually damaged in transport.
Perfect.
Yes, that's right. Unfortunately, you heard correctly. My brand new Rebel was actually knocked over inside the shipping crate while it was being shipped from Honda to the dealer. Apparently, it just sustained some minor damage that they're currently fixing for my bike to be ready for pickup in a couple hours. I actually just got the phone call as I was recording this. I'm super anxious waiting to get my new bike, so I'm gonna go out on the Rebel 500 real quick, fill you guys in on the damage and all that kind of good stuff, and then we'll head over to Pete's Cycle in Baltimore to see my Rebel for the first time and check it out in person. My roommate's cleaning her car out. All right, guys, today is finally the day. So I'm sorry if I seem like jittery or like I'm not getting my thoughts out right. I am so excited to get this bike. I put my deposit down on the Rebel 1100 literally 3 days after it was announced by Honda. It's been over 3 months since then, and I'm finally getting to take delivery. But not only the nerves of just finally taking delivery of this bike, which by the way is the first brand new thing I've ever bought. Normally I buy everything used so that somebody else takes care of the depreciation and everything like that. So not only the excitement of buying my first brand new anything ever, but also the excitement of just this bike being everything that I want and more. And then come to find out yesterday that it got damaged. So I just had to come out on my trusty Rebel 500 and kind of get some of the nerves out before I go pick up the new bike. And I figured this would be a good way to fill you guys in on what damage actually happened to it. So to start things off, I just want to say that this does not reflect Pete's Cycle in any way negatively. If anything, it's actually a super positive thing. You know, the way that they handled it. Dealerships are known for being kind of sketchy sometimes, so obviously they could have easily seen the damage and just, you know, fixed it real quick and gotten back to me and been like, listen, the shipping got delayed or whatever, so it's going to be a few more days until you get your bike. But instead they were super upfront and honest about everything, so shout out to them. So anyway, let's get straight to it. What happened to my bike? Somehow in transit from Honda to the dealer, it got knocked over inside of its shipping crate, and from what I've heard, it ended up bending the clutch lever, messing up the bar end in some way, shape, or form, and then bending the gear shifter, like the little foot shifter bent in. So by no means is it like super bad damage. It's just really weird because this is actually like the third or fourth Rebel 1100 that I've heard of getting damaged in transport. So I don't know if like they're not putting them in the crates properly or what, but I had previously heard of a guy on the forums who got his exhaust scratched during transport. Somebody else said that their bike fell over also. I'm not sure what damage was caused to that one, but it's just kind of weird because it's like if I'm buying a brand new bike, it would be really cool if you guys took care of it. Again, not to say that that's like negative to anybody. Things happen, you know, I totally get it. I'm just glad that they're rectifying the situation for me and being honest about it. So after hearing about what happened to my bike, at first I was kind of just like a little upset because I'm like, how long is it going to take me to get this bike? I've been super anxious to get it. Please don't pull out. Thank you. I've been super anxious to get it, and I know you guys have been super anxious to see me get it as well. So in my head, I'm like, dude, I don't want to wait a super long time again for another bike or whatever. But Sean was like, listen, dude, we are overnighting parts here. They're going to be here tomorrow. It'll still get to you tomorrow. The only thing that we can't get is the gear shifter because it's not even available through Honda yet. So essentially they're just bending that back into place. It's not even super bent. So they're going to bend it back into place for me. And then whenever the part comes in, they're going to swap it out for free. So I figure in a couple weeks, once I need the first service anyway, once it hits like the 300 or 600 mile mark, whatever it is for the first service, I'll have to bring it back in there anyway, and they'll swap it out then for me. It's really not that bad. And honestly, even if the clutch lever didn't come in today, I'd probably just be like, listen, bend it back in place, take a couple $100 off so I can buy new clutch levers myself, and we'll call it even, because I've just been so excited to get this bike. So it could have been a lot worse. When he first said that the bike fell over, in my head I'm like, dude, the tank is dented, everything's ruined, this sucks. But you know, everything's working out exactly as it's meant to, so you can't be mad at it. Anyway, I know you guys are here to see the new Rebel 1100. I just had to get out and kind of get some of the jitters out, taking a nice quick relaxing ride around the neighborhood. hood and tell you guys about the damage that happened to the 1100. Obviously, we're about to head there so we can see it in person and see kind of what kind of shape it's in. Hopefully, it will be all good to go aside from that gear shifter. We're actually going to take the VFR to go pick up the new bike because, like I said, I sold it yesterday and the kid, it was cold yesterday, so he couldn't get it home. And come to find out, the kid literally lives like halfway between my house and Pete's Cycle. So we're going to take the VFR, drop it off at his house, and then catch an Uber to Pete's Cycle to pick up the new bike. From my house to his house, it's about 35 minutes, and from there to Pete's Cycle, it's about 20 minutes, but we're going to cut it short real quick and just do a quick little 30-second montage, and before you know it, we'll be at Pete's Cycle checking out the Rebel 1100. We're at Pete's Cycles. We got Justice here who bought the VFR, gave me a ride, shout out him. It feels so weird because this is like the first time I've ever actually walked around holding a camera like this. Like normally I have the camera on my helmet. Now I feel like a real actual, like what people expect a YouTuber to be. Like, what's up guys? Today we're just going to buy a motorcycle. Like and subscribe. All right, this might be bad, but I've only met Sean one time, so I'm not exactly sure what he looks like. That slingshot is a sick colorway though. Damn. How's it going? I'm looking for Sean.
He's downstairs with a customer right now. I'll let him know you're here, okay?
All right, sounds good. Thank you. Sean to the sales floor. I'm going to be honest. I feel like such a douchebag walking around with this camera right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will feel the same.
Thanks, dude.
I'll be your dime, but I will feel the same way.
Right. What's going on? Sorry, I have this thing in your face. Yep. I feel like a D-bag. This is the only time I've ever like actually like vlogged to where I had a camera like this. Normally it's just on my helmet.
Right. Should I take a look at it?
Yeah, dude. Let's check it out. YouTube. This is Sean. He's the man to come see at Pete's Cycle. Dude, I am so anxious to see this. Thank you. Thank you.
Right around the corner for you.
The grand reveal, dude. This thing is so sick. Dude.
Worth the wait?
Yes, 100%. So I got the new clutch lever, bar end, and then the foot peg. Only thing is this.
Yep, so this we just got back for now, but the new one's on order. This part was back ordered, so I'm unsure when it'll be back, but it's fine to use right now.
Yeah.
We'll just have a new one when it comes in.
And nothing else got messed up, it looks like.
Nope, everything's good. We went over it all.
Dude, I need to sit on it. Dude, it like really doesn't feel that much bigger than the 500, just like the tank is wider.
Yep, the tank's bigger. You're gonna have a little bit more motor underneath you. Key is right by your thigh there.
Nice.
And,
is anybody riding that? Is there a way to shut that off so they can hear the bike start up? I hate to be that I hate to be that guy. Thank you. All right, first startup. Yes, dude. Dude, it feels so good. It really doesn't sound that bad in stock form. All right, so like I said, it sounds really good in stock form, but this will be a quick shameless plug. I have an exhaust company sending me an exhaust. There's only 2 companies that have made it so far, Vance and Hines and 2 brothers. One of them is doing it, so leave a guess in the comments. All right, guys, so I'm being a difficult YouTuber and I made Sean redo this just so I could start filming it.
for the key in the ignition, just push in,
okay,
and twist up, and that's quick release for the seat. And then under the seat, you actually have a little bit of storage area under here now. And you do have, so these pins here will pop off and batteries directly underneath.
Okay, dude, that's so nice because like on the 500, it was so obnoxious that you had to like unscrew the things there.
Yep.
So that's the main reason why I did the single seat on my 500 is because I put a thumb screw here,
Yep.
so I didn't have to have an Allen key and I could just pop this seat off that way. All right, let's go get the paperwork done so I can ride this bad boy home. This whole time I'm like, I'm gonna be riding home in the dark on roads I don't know.
Well, and then right through to the left.
Awesome, thank you. Are we going back up there?
Yeah.
I'll follow you, let you lead the way.
So as far as payment, is it physical cash or?
Yeah, that's okay, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
I had to go like the douchey YouTuber route, like flashing cash to like get people's attention. I can't tell you how stressed out I was. So I dropped the VFR off at like an auto shop for him by myself in a place I don't know. I have $10,500 in my pocket. I'm like, dude, this is how I die. I don't know how rappers do it, walking around with like 50 grand. Yeah, I'm gonna be riding back in the dark for sure. Sunset is 6 o'clock, it's 5:41. I'm gonna have to go through an easy pass and I literally just have like an easy pass in my pocket and I'm gonna hope that it works.
All right, Mike, so we're just gonna have you come into the second office here.
Awesome, awesome. Got the brick of cash for effect. So ridiculous. I never want to do this ever again. Ever, dude. I literally just did it because I'm like, yeah, like if I put it in the beginning of the video, maybe it'll grab people's attention. Never had more anxiety in my life than walking around with that much cash. For the break-in period, I just ride it like normal or like...
Yeah. I mean, so all these motors are run at the factory now. The main thing for break-in is why they put, you know, don't just go out there and hammer on it. They want you to get used to the bike.
Right.
So how it handles, how it reacts.
Yeah.
They don't want you just going out there and, you know, hammering through gears and...
Cut scene, I'm wheeling it, leaving the parking lot. Awesome, awesome.
Owner,
Woo! Dude, I am so stoked. So you said to wheelie it right off the lot, right?
Off right out of the gate.
It's official, guys. Officially proud owner of one of the first manual Rebel 1100s. Ooh, time to actually ride it. Thank you.
Not a problem.
All right, guys. Again, Sean, Pete Cycle. Come see him. Buy a bike from him. He's the man. All right, guys. So we're all squared away. I'm gonna head home. It is dark out now, so I'm not gonna do a first ride impression just yet. But stay tuned, because tomorrow I'm gonna do a first ride review. We have an exhaust that's going on it in the next week or two. Tons more videos with this thing to come. So subscribe if you haven't already. And like I said, come see Sean at Pete Cycle, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace, guys. Yesterday, like at first I was like, damn dude, my bike fell over. I'm like, I'm gonna have to wait. And then I was like, wait a second, that's good content.